My question is to Minister Wong. Minister, late last year, you told the Australian Institute for International Affairs that Australia will always make our contribution as part of multilateral efforts to protect civilians and uphold international law, because living in peace shouldn't be contingent on where you were born. Yet you are now rolling out the red carpet for Isaac Herzog, the President of Israel, a state committing genocide that has killed at least 70,000 Palestinians, including thousands of children, journalists, aid workers and health workers, and a man who the UN Commission of Inquiry says incited genocide. Why are you inviting war criminals to this country, and will you rescind your divisive invitation to President Herzog, something members of your own party have called for?
Thank you, Senator Faruqi. Minister Wong.
Put simply, President Herzog is coming to Australia to honour the victims of the anti-Semitic terror attack at Bondi and to provide support to the Australian Jewish community. And it's a visit that comes at a moment of great trauma for many in the Jewish Australian community.
Thank you, Minister. Senator Faruqi, first supplementary.
Minister, you have refused to join the UK, Canada and France in condemning the Israeli government's demolition of UNRWA headquarters in East Jerusalem. You have remained silent as Israel bans Doctors Without Borders from Gaza. Under your watch, we have become a country that has made a mockery of international law. Can you explain how anyone can take your government seriously on human rights ever again?
Thank you, Senator Faruqi. Minister Wong.
Well, thank you. The Greens political party have for more than 2 years spread misinformation about Australia's position and actions. The Australian government did in fact issue a statement objecting to Israel's actions. We did so at the UN Security Council on the 28th of January. I note that the Greens political party have ignored this, just as they have ignored all statements that we have made with partners calling for unimpeded humanitarian aid. So, the Greens political party seeks to provoke anger by saying statements are words, then they try to provoke anger by saying that there aren't enough statements. I think everyone understands the approach that is being taken.
Thank you, Minister. Senator Faruqi, second supplementary.
Minister, tens of thousands and likely hundreds of thousands of Palestinians have been killed, over 500 since that farce of a ceasefire. These actions are by a country you continue to call friend, trade weapons with and invite their president here. Minister, have you stopped pretending to care at all? Will you be next rolling out the welcome mat for Putin?
Thank you, Senator Faruqi. Minister Wong.
I'm not sure that is actually worthy of an answer.
I rise to take note of the minister's response to my question. The Labour government has now even stopped pretending that they care about Palestinians or international law or even international aid. The Labour government wants us to believe that they rushed through their reckless, divisive, dangerous and anti-democratic laws in the name of unity, protection against racism and social cohesion. But the Albanese government are hypocrites, banging the drum of unity while doing the most divisive thing possible by laying out the welcome mat for Isaac Herzog, head of a state committing a genocide. You don't fight racism by rolling out the red carpet for war criminals. Isaac Herzog is a man found by the UN Commission of Inquiry to have publicly incited genocide. This is a man who autographed bombs used to flatten hospitals, murder children and destroy entire apartment blocks indiscriminately. And yet, Labour and Liberal politicians are falling over themselves to justify his visit. We are now officially a state that not only appeases but welcomes war criminals, a state that no longer believes in international law. Labour's deceit and dishonesty is there for everyone to see. While pretending to crack down on selective racism and hate, they do nothing to stop the ultimate expression of racism, ultimate form of racism, genocide and apartheid. We are now a country where the political class would rather destroy our democratic civil and human rights and make a mockery of international law than take meaningful action against genocide, war crimes, hate and racism. Israel has massacred and dehumanized Palestinians for decades and is on a genocidal mission to erase them. Labour has refused to sign a statement with Canada, the UK, France and other countries condemning Israel for demolishing UNRWA headquarters in East Jerusalem. The Prime Minister hasn't yet ripped up Trump's invitation to join his farcical and imperial Board of Peace. But people in this country, people who take their moral responsibilities seriously, unlike the Labour government, will not let Herzog's visit go unchallenged. We should be arresting Herzog when he sets foot in this country, not rolling out a red carpet. Labour, it is absolutely disgraceful what you are doing, and you should be ashamed of yourself.
Authorised by J. McCall, Australian Greens, Canberra.